Now, half of employers don't encourage flexible working, but nearly 3/4 of employees believe they'd be more productive if they could work flexibly. It was statistics like those that inspired Jason Downs to create the Smart Working Initiative, which today is giving 200,000 people the chance to work in a different way. So, Jason, what people believe is good for them isn't always right. Why should companies encourage people to work flexibly?
I think when people look at flexible working, they usually look at the benefits for the employees, but actually I've looked at it, the benefits for the business. So when we speak to Power Now customers, when we speak to members in our initiative, what we find is those businesses are growing faster than the average, they're retaining and recruiting better talent, and ultimately they have got less sick days because people are having a far better work-life balance.
But it's, I imagine, a fear of big companies, you know, that the prospect they'll suddenly lose half their workforce will be working from home or working from a cafe.
I think it's a very old-fashioned way to look at how you manage people in terms of that command and control. And people today don't want to be controlled. They want to be inspired. They want to be coached. They want to be challenged. And ultimately, you can use technology to find out absolutely everything that's going on. You can send chat messages. You can have video conferences. You can have conference calls. You can share screens. So you can have all the engagement remotely because the technology is there now.
The other fear is the smaller business, isn't it? They fear that you've got a company of 3 or 4 people. How can they allow one person not to be there most of the time?
Literally, what we're seeing from our members and our customers is actually those that are growing the fastest are thinking differently now. They are going into modern ways to work. They are using co-working spaces for their benefit, which today we've opened up free for many of our members across London. And if you think about the travel chaos this morning, it would have been a far smarter way to start your day in terms of doing your work first at home or in the coffee shop rather than try and go across London, which was yet again at a standstill.
I'd certainly have preferred not to do the commute myself. Tell us about that, what people were doing this morning. What were you offering people?
Literally, across our members, so there was over 200 companies across 200,000 employees, as you stated, and really we gave them a chance to try flexible working. So some companies are fully embraced in it, so they carried on their day-to-day work as normal. Others, for the first time, they allowed some of their staff to come in a bit later and go home maybe a bit earlier. But they just gave them different hours, or they gave them a different location. Flexible working isn't working less or more, it's just working smarter. And some companies will trial it, and it's not for them, and that's absolutely fine. Others, like we found last year when we had 100 companies involved, this year over 200, have seen the benefits, and it's massive benefits to growing their business and retaining and attracting better staff.
So, okay, so it's not just changing your job, must change the way you do your job. Jason Downs from the Smarter Working Initiative, thank you very much indeed for joining us. Now, Barking and Dagenham